Welcome to a special edition of Ski Locker right here on Nice Kicks. I'm DJ Ski, and if you haven't heard yet, Mark Cuban gave me my own TV show. It is called Ski Live, and it goes down every Tuesday night, 10 on the East, 7 on the West. And not only do we have the biggest and best guests in the world, like Kendrick Lamar, Floyd Mayweather, Tyga, Action Bronson, Travis Scott, The Neighborhood, Capital Cities, Fits and the Tantrums, Too Short, Riff Raff, Jamal Charles, Russell Simmons, you name it. I mean, on this week's episode, we have 2 Chainz, Mr. Cartoon, and many, many more. But we also have the only TV show on cable that features a real segment on our culture and shoes with Ski Locker. In fact, every week right here on Nice Kicks, I'm gonna give you a sneak preview of it on Tuesday before the show airs. This week, we are kicking it off with my guy Mosh, the customizing legend. But before we get to a preview of Ski Locker on the cable screen, let's get it back with a classic Ski Locker episode where we go through some of the new shoes. So first up, we got these brand new Foamposite Weathermans that dropped this weekend. A lot of y'all have already seen them. Now, I wasn't too stoked when I saw the picture. I thought they were a little too detailed and kind of corny, honestly. But in person, they're a lot better. I like the blue laces a lot, and especially the bottom, how it fades from like a brighter blue to a lighter shade of blue is kind of sick. And the pattern's not too bad in person. Not a bad pair of shoes. They already came out this weekend, so you're probably not gonna be able to get them in the stores. But not bad, better in person, $250. Coming out this weekend is the Jordan 1 OG Formidable Foes edition. I'm still not happy, since we were talking about price tags, that Nike has increased the price just because it has the Nike logo. So they're $140. Comes in the Hawks colors and has a real sick, like if you look up close, this black pattern, the quality of it's real shiny, and it has like a pattern in it to commemorate Dominique Wilkins and the Hawks as one of Jordan's formidable foes. I'm a huge Jordan 1 fan, and these are shoes that a lot of people kind of just, normally sleep on, but always look good on your feet, always look good with jeans and any outfit. So I definitely would recommend these. And now I'm a huge Griffey fan with the Air Griffey Max 1 Premium right here. I've been kind of disappointed by the Griffey 1 Maxes this year. I thought all the patent ones and stuff were kind of whack, especially me being a huge Griffey 1 fan and just a Griffey fan in general. But these premium ones actually came out pretty dope. You get the safari print, and the silver in here is real reflective. The other color, the pink, white, black, actually go together pretty good. It's one of the better Griffey releases of recent memory, and the first ones I've actually picked up in a little while since I didn't like the patent ones. To finish it off, let's give you a sneak peek at something that doesn't drop until September 18th. My guy Warren Sapp just dropped me off his own signature shoe. Now these are the Nike Free Trainer 7.0 V3 QB Killa edition. So it comes in like a silver and black digi camo. You see my homie Warren Sapp's signature on the shoe. On the back of one, you get the 2013, the other it says 99. On the inside, you get a Tampa Bay Bucks logo, as well as his career stats. You get to see his university, date of birth, Tampa Bay, 13 years, 19 forced fumbles, 569 tackles, 96.5 sacks, and 2013 to commemorate him going into the Hall of Fame. So congratulations, Warren Sapp. I see you, homie. Anyways, let's get to a preview right now. Ski Locker. Again, it's gonna happen tonight. Access TV on Ski Live, 10 on the East, 7 on the West. Here's what you can see.
When I grew up, I was always into sneakers and whatnot. I always had an art background. So about 10 years ago, someone had done a pair of custom shoes, and being a competitive person that I am, I figured I could do something like that. So I went to my mom's basement, busted out some acrylic paints, some old Air Max 90s, and pretty much destroyed them. But that was my first pair. I thought it was the best thing ever back then, but in hindsight, it was pretty bad. But that was the first time I did a pair of custom shoes. Along the line, I obviously got better at what I did, just like any sport. You practice, you get better. 10 years later, this is where I am now. Well, when I started with sneakers, it definitely wasn't where it was back then. It was more of, it was Jordans, and that was about it. This is back when I was growing up. I graduated high school in 1997. Going through college and whatnot. I played college baseball. I got offered a contract with the Reds back when I was a sophomore. I ended up turning it down to go to an art school and play ball there too. And even then I was working at Foot Action to get my sneakers, just to get my fix. When I did grow up, I didn't come from a lot of money. I lived in a trailer, and to have a pair of nice sneakers was like one of the few things to kind of fit in. So it kind of does kind of transpire into how it is now. Like, people do rock the sneakers to fit in. People want to have the new Jordans, and kind of assimilate a little bit. So that was always part of it. I always had the fascination and the whatever of sneakers, more of like a status thing. Fast forward 10 years, the collection's definitely grown a lot, seeing a little more success. All those shoes that I couldn't afford as a kid, I got every single pair in every color that came out that year. So, that's always been something that I've always been into. The sneaker culture is just blowing up, and, I'm thankful for what I'm doing. I guess my niche is something that, just happens to be, getting lightning in a bottle, and I just hope to really maintain that and, stay ahead and kind of stay ahead of some of the trends. I feel like a lot of the themes and whatnot, they kind of have their cycle. I was talking about this earlier, and, my goal is just to be the person to keep, carrying the flag and have people follow me.
There it was, a sneak peek of what you can see in our Ski Locker segment on tonight's Ski Live. Again, it happens 10 in the East, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, and 7 Pacific, only on Access TV, the best music and cultural show on television. Not only are you gonna see Ski Locker with Mosh right there, we're gonna debut a pair of customs he did you guys haven't seen. It's gonna be crazy, I'm telling you. Plus, we also have 2 Chainz, Mr. Cartoon, and many, many more in the building. SkiLive.com if you want to check your local listings. Thank you, Nice Kicks, for letting me bring my Ski Locker to your site. We'll see you guys next week after you see the show tonight.